The nature of a woman really is that she's supposed to be a multiplier. One who receives, incubates, and give you multiple folds. That's the ideal nature. She's a womb man. Things to put in place before you get married as a woman: learn management. Management. Learn to be a manager. The nature of a woman really is that she's supposed to be a multiplier. One who receives, incubates, and give you multiple folds. That's the ideal nature. She's a womb man. You give her a seed, she gives you children. That's her nature. So, a woman comes to the life of a man and helps him to be better planned. That's if she knows planning herself. Don't be a squanderer. Don't live above your means. You know, in Abuja, there are people that live above their means. It's a very, very tricky city. Somebody can be wearing t-shirt and controlling billions. One time, I took my wife to go and eat somewhere. And when we were done eating, I said, yeah, give us the bill. We didn't go alone. So by the time you hear the bill, and I won't say who we went with. Don't worry, you are safe. So, when they brought the bill, it was 100 and something thousand. I said, okay. Excuse me, what did we eat again? Because it's not just about the money. The fact that you have it doesn't mean you waste it. That's what management tells you. He said, you had this, I said, I didn't even finish it. My wife just said, babe, we're not coming here again. But you know, some women will tell their husband, that place where you will waste your salary is where you should take me to. It's low self-esteem. Dear ladies, do you know how to grow wealth? What do you know about money? They say women love to chop money. Okay, it's no problem. But do you know how to make it? Do you know how to manage it? Unless you are preparing to marry a Yahoo boy. Then you don't need management. Just do some things and keep getting more money till they use your head for ritual. Show us Proverbs 31 again. Start reading from verse 5. Let's look at it. Proverbs 31. Let's start from verse 5. And dear young man that is pretending, every time you take her out, she takes all the good stuff. You drink bottled water and say, I don't have appetite. You spend your 1 month salary because you want to prove a point. Mr. No appetite. Is that the person you really want to marry? And the strange girl too is not sensitive to know and read his body language. She always forgets her ATM at home. And she's eating stuffs. You call her for a dinner. She's inviting her roommate and the friend of the roommate. And you wonder. You wonder. What kind of mentality is that? One time I was somewhere in Lekki. I entered and I saw a very nice gown. I was going to get the gown for my wife. How much was that gown again? No, it was 290 something thousand. It was 290 something thousand. So I said, what's special about it? They said, well, what's special about it is the fact that when your wife wears this, she's going to be the only person in the world who's wearing this fabric. This is something limited, something. So the fabrics here, you don't see them on anyone else. If you see the likes of Joker Silva, the likes of this, the likes of that, I said, when we get there, we will wear it. So I called my wife and said, you know what I saw today? I was going to surprise you, but this is it. My wife said, you better let me leave that. Do you know a wise woman can even say that, give me the money. And she put it in her business and make much more. And she can do many stuff for herself. Sorry to be a bit strong. Can I touch it a bit? You want to impress with the money you are not making. What kind of life is that? You want to be among the class of your friends who are making their own money. Make yours too. Learn to be a good manager. We just have to face this matter as they are. If there was a better way, I would have tried. And I'm not someone who like to speak things red and sugarcoat it. I just have to tell you the way it is. Proverbs 31, please. Let me jump a bit to verse 10. Proverbs 31 from verse 10 says, who can find a virtuous woman? Her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, that she shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and walketh willingly with her hands. She is like a merchant ship. She brings her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and give meat to her household, and portion to her maidens. You see that now? She considereth a field, and you can go on and on and on and on. I mean, there are so many things about the Proverbs 31 woman. She's a manager of wealth and resources. Any man that marries her will get better in his finance. She will help him plan, help him think. She cut off the excesses and showed them what is necessary. She's not trying to prove a point to her friends and colleagues. She wants to be fine. She's not a waster. Food is not wasting, throwing things everywhere. She's a manager. She's prudent. That's the kind of woman you should be. She studied about many things. And I want to say this. There are so many issues of low self-esteem in marriage. People using the money don't have to impress people who don't like them. You want to buy a kind of clothes, not for yourself, but so that so and so can see it, and you have made a statement. It's the wrong way to live life. You'll be poor. Ideally, you should be richer than you look. But if you look more than your personal treasury, then you are broke. It's a wrong way to live life. Have I taught you something? Tell your neighbor, be a good manager. Then be a good advisor. Because part of good management is good advice. She knows what. Do you understand what I'm saying? Be a woman who is deep, who is broad, who is well read, who has studied about different things, who can speak into any subject. As touching your spouse, you can think together. It's not every time whatsoever you say I follow. No, you have brains. Part of what he paid for in the dowry was the brain. Bring it to the table. Sorry, I have to say it. Bring it to the table. One should chase 1,000, two should chase 10,000. But since the day he married you, he's chasing less than 500. What changed? What advice are you bringing to the table? And men, if you want to live long and do well, learn to confide in your wife. How dare you have another best friend apart from your wife? Because many women could have helped their spouse, but the guy will never talk.